Move over, Miami. Americans aren't chasing sun anymore. They're jetting across the globe to India's hottest urban scenes. Why? Because India's buzzing with opportunity, affordability, and a lifestyle reboot. From Silicon Valley dropouts to remote workers and retired boomers, it's a full-blown exodus. But before we dive in, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button and leave a comment. I subscribe. And I'll personally welcome you into the family. With that said, let's get started. Number 1. The American exit plan. Let's be real. America's not cheap anymore. That avocado toast you love now costs as much as a weekend flight to Mumbai. Rent? Out of control. Medical bills? One ER visit, and you're reenacting a financial horror movie. Americans are asking, why am I working 60 hours a week just to survive? Enter India. A land where the Wi-Fi is strong, the food slaps, and your dollar, it actually stretches. You're no longer shackled to the cubicle in Kansas. Remote work has blown the gates open. Now it's curry over chaos, mangoes over mortgages, and chai breaks instead of coffee-fueled burnout. The great American exodus isn't to Canada anymore. It's to the subcontinent. Number 2. Why India? India's not just a country anymore, it's a brand. It's global soft power turned up to 11. Bollywood, taking over Netflix. Yoga, your therapist swears by it. Ayurveda, it's skincare, soul care, and your grandma's secret recipe in one. And let's not forget, people speak English here. You don't need Duolingo to order dinner or file taxes. Add in private healthcare that actually treats you without torching your savings. And a digital nomad culture that rivals Bali. India suddenly becomes less of a backup plan and more of a bold first choice. Number 3. Top 10 Indian cities Americans are flooding into. Bangalore, think Silicon Valley, but with palm trees, idli sambar breakfasts, and after-hours craft beer culture. Startups meet street food. What's not to love? Go. Former hippie hangout turned remote work paradise. Co-working spots by the beach, cheap villas, and sunset parties on Tuesdays, because why not? Hyderabad, tech central with a royal twist. You get software giants, historical palaces, and biryani that deserves a Michelin star. Rent? Still a steal. Pune. It's young, it's smart, it's got that small town, big brain vibe. With dozens of cottages and it parks, it's where your mind and wallet both chill. Mumbai. Yeah, it's crowded. Yeah, it's expensive. But it's also electric. If New York and Bollywood had a baby, this would be it. The brave thrive here. Delhi NCR. Culture, politics, business. Delhi's got all the flavors. Plus, Gurugram and Noida are turning into mini tech kingdoms with skyscrapers and green zones. Chennai, quietly powerful. Coastal living with a side of engineering genius. Great infrastructure, corner pace, and weather that begs you to go outside with sunscreen. Rishikesh, yoga capital of the world. Where Americans come to stretch, meditate, and realize their corporate job was ruining their chakras. Also, excellent Wi-Fi. Auroville, a global village experiment where spirituality meets sustainability. No, it's not a cult. It's conscious living, and it's drawing creatives, thinkers, and wanderers in droves. Jaipur, the pink city is more than palaces and camels. It's now buzzing with fashion, tech startups, and Americans looking for culture without chaos. Number 4. Who's making the move? Let's talk about who's trading Costco runs for crowded chai stalls. First up, millennials. These folks are done with 80-hour weeks, overpriced oat milk lattes, and the live-to-work grind. Instead, they're choosing India, where life feels a little more real, a lot more affordable, and way more flavorful. Then we've got retirees. These silver-haired strategists are stretching their social security checks in style. Imagine renting a 3-bedroom with a balcony and garden for the price of a US utility bill. Creatives and coders, they're flocking here too. Why? Because inspiration hits differently when you're coding from a cafe in Goa or painting in the pink city of Jaipur. And families, yes, even families, are catching on. They're raising bilingual kids, giving them global exposure, and trading gun drills for Garba nights. Number 5. Challenges to know. Now, it's not all incense and Instagram. Let's get real. Culture shock is no joke. Between honking horns that never sleep, queue jumping as an Olympic sport, and paperwork that feels like a boss level in a video game. Visas? They're tricky. You can't just toss your passport in a suitcase and move in forever. Tourist visas expire. You'll need to get creative. Remote work, education, investments. The legal hustle is part of the package. Also, depending on where you land, infrastructure can be a bit patchy. Power cuts, spotty Wi-Fi, and unexpected water shortages do happen. But here's the kicker. People still say it's worth it. Because the lifestyle rewards are that good. Number 6. What it all means. This isn't just a quirky trend or midlife crisis migration. It's a global mindset shift. People are rethinking what a good life looks like. And for many, it's less about white picket fences and more about colorful chaos, spicy food, and community-driven living. India isn't rising anymore. It's already risen. From tech to tourism to tantra, the subcontinent is commanding attention. And as the US keeps hiking prices and pushing people to their breaking point, India is whispering, relax, have a mango lassi, everything's figure-outable. It's not just a move, it's a lifestyle rebellion. So whether it's escaping the 9-to-5 grind, dodging sky-high rents, or chasing a life with a little more color and a lot more curry, Americans are landing in India with wide eyes and open minds. From retirees and remote workers to dreamers and doers, they're finding something the West forgot: community, culture, and calm amidst the chaos. India isn't just a destination, it's becoming a new definition of freedom. With that said, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. And until next time.